What is up? So I'm going to do a follow-up update video about a product here, but also while I'm getting all this out, running through my analytics, 98% of my viewers are not subscribed. It's free to subscribe. Just go ahead and hit that little subscribe button down there for me if you would. Much appreciated. So this is the Stoke Voltaics Joulle, whatever you want to call it. I was actually shooting a video for this, making some coffee, just a little, talk video, and had something happen. And I've already reached out to the company. I've already got an email from them. We've discussed it, but I wanted to share what happened. So if you watched my other video or anyone else's video, you have these settings right here: drink, eat, and pop, right? And this is just a mechanical slide switch that I commented isn't the best in the world, but it's not horrible. And then you press this button and it times what's going on with the heating element and shuts it off. So like if you're boiling water, it's going to shut off whenever it starts boiling after so many minutes. Now I want to say I still stand behind this product. I still really like it. I think this is an awesome option if you can't have a stove or a fire. If you have a power station and you just want to boil some water and you don't want to use something like that, you can use this to boil water to make some food or some coffee or hot chocolate or whatever. You can plug it into a power station. I did so in my initial video. It works great, but I had a few concerns. I don't like the lid. The lid doesn't stay on. The plastic that was used, it just eventually slowly just works its way back up and pops off. Not a deal breaker, but worth noting. I had my concerns with this switch. I also really hate the fact that this doesn't come off. Some sort of twist and lock setup would be awesome for this, or if it just sit on there a lot like those do. So it makes it hard to get in there and really scrub and clean this, because you can't really put this in water. As I was making that video, I put my water in here, I plugged it in, I set it to boil. Some time passed and it wasn't turning off. It went a long time and was just boiling like crazy. I don't know how long it went. It caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting it. I was talking about something. It was sitting to the side doing its thing. It went way past what it was supposed to. I almost unplugged it because I was worried it was going to do something. And I just said, you know what? I'm just going to let it do it. So it went for quite a long time. Finally shut off. It had boiled the water down a little ways. So I reached out to the company and said, hey, this happened to me. Just want to make you aware. I stand by what I said. I think there's some improvements that could be made. That's what these are supposed to be for. These review samples are supposed to be sent out for us to share our thoughts. Well, Thoughts with Threads isn't a, hey, this is a great product, buy it. No, I'm going to use it. I'm going to see if it's actually a great product or not. Don't know if they really cared for that or not. That's irrelevant. I'm not going to tell you guys to buy something that could pose a danger or is not going to do what it's supposed to do. You can make your own decision. I'll still throw my link down in the box down below, and you can make your own decision on this. I still say this is a great product. I think the idea behind it is awesome. Just be aware, I had an issue with mine. They emailed me back. They didn't seem too overly surprised, but it's really hard to tell in an email. They thanked me for letting them know. They also informed me that they liked my ideas for the removable bottom. They did touch base on the fact that these do not come with the little stir sticky thing for the popcorn. They didn't say that that was going to be included, but apparently it's going to be more readily available. There was some talk of them hitting the shelves, which I don't know if the translation there isn't correct and they mean that it's going to be available on their website, or if they've actually made a deal with the places to carry these. Either way, again, not a bad product. Not super happy with the stainless that they used. As you can see, this one is quite stained. And that's from doing the popcorn, and that's okay. Stainless still doesn't translate to it won't stain, but this is very smooth to the touch. You can't feel any of that. But whenever it went into full-blown boil mode for way longer than it was supposed to, it actually boiled some of that off, and it was floating around in the water. I ended up not even using the water. So that tells me if I could take this off, this metal, and actually scrub it, I could probably get it clean every time. But it's difficult to do whenever you have all these intrusion points for water. You don't want water to get in here. You do not want water to get in there. So I'm pretty excited that the newer versions are likely going to have a removable base, so you can actually scrub this and get it clean after use. I still like it. I still think it's awesome. I think it's a really cool thing to have, basically an electric jet boil. Even though it doesn't jet boil, but it does boil fairly quickly. So just a little update. They did respond. They did say that they're making some improvements, that they're working on this switch, that they're working on a removable base, so on and so forth. So, yeah, just wanted to share that I did have a failure. I don't want anyone else to have a failure. This isn't a turn it on and walk away from it device, that's for sure. You can just see the lid popped off. The lid is just not, it's just not great. See? Push it all the way on, and it will eventually pop back off. See it? See it? Pop! There it goes. Both hands, full pressure down. It is completely on there, as you can see. Sorry if you hear the traffic. It's a beautiful day in the valley. We have our door open. And it just eventually works its way up and pops off. That needs to be fixed. This should stay on. Anyway, quick update video. Just wanted to share. Got some other stuff in the works. We're finally done with the move. I'm back from a company trip out to Cali. That was awesome. I did not film. Well, I filmed a little bit, but not necessarily for the channel. But great trip. I'm back. More videos to come. Till then, take care.